Welcome to Cooking with Christy Quarantine Edition, Episode 2. My assistant here and I are going to make a super easy orzo pasta salad that I'm pretty much just making up on the fly, which is one of the things I really like about cooking, is that you can improvise. So on the stove behind us, we have a small pot and the water is heating up right now, so we're waiting for that to boil. And the orzo we're going to use today is this brand. It's little teeny tiny little pasta. If you're not familiar with orzo, it looks like rice, but it's pasta. Yeah. It's delicious.
Looks like rice that tastes like noodles.
Okay. And so what we're going to do is we're going to add some chopped up artichoke hearts to our orzo pasta salad. And I don't want to get my hands all oily, so I'm going to use a fork to hold the artichoke hearts still while I chop them up. And these are the marinated artichoke hearts from Costco that you may be familiar with. And again, we are trying to make yummy things out of ingredients that we already have, or at least utilizing mostly ingredients that we already have, as we are limiting our trips to the store. And again, our trips to the store are not into the store because we are avoiding all those strangers and their germs. We are doing curbside pickup. So we already had these artichoke hearts as well as the orzo pasta. And of course, you could make the exact same thing with any kind of pasta you want. Any kind. So, all right, assistant, would you like to carefully scrape all the chopped artichoke into the little bowl?
Even the colored ones.
So also, in addition to the artichoke hearts, we're going to be adding, this is mushrooms and onions and garlic that I sauteed earlier as I was doing some prep work for another recipe. So we already have those ready to go, but it's about, I don't know, half a large onion, a couple cloves of garlic, and a handful of mushrooms that were diced. So I sauteed all of that together. We're going to add that. And then we're also going to be adding some spinach that we have in our freezer. Can I help you get the last little bit?
Okay.
No fingers in the mouth.
Okay.
All right, so we have our chopped artichoke hearts ready to be added. We have our mushroom, onion, and garlic mix. And we need spinach. Now, if you have fresh spinach and frozen spinach, don't use your fresh spinach for this recipe. Use your frozen. Don't waste good fresh spinach on this because it's just going to get wilted in the salad anyway. We're going to add about half the box, and then it's going to need to boil for about 10 minutes. Another thing that you could add to this recipe that would take it up a notch would be if you had some nice diced chicken that you could throw into it. Also, sun-dried tomatoes. If you have any of those in your pantry, that would be a really good addition. We don't have any sun-dried tomatoes, so we're not going to be adding any. And then we are going to want something to brighten up the flavor. So I am going to add some capers. Not too many, just a few so we don't overdo it.
Can I try one?
Sure. You want to try a caper? Now, you've seen Mommy and Daddy eat capers on our salmon, and you've seen me put it in salmon dip that I've made from scratch. Just put it in your mouth. It's not going to hurt you. Hey, they can't see you, assistant. Get over here with your face.
Yeah.
Yuck. That's a really strong flavor, huh?
Too strong for me.
That's why we only add a little bit. And we eat it with other things. So now you know what it tastes like. Would you like a piece of artichoke chaser?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Let's give you a nice piece of artichoke chaser. There you go. All right, so eat that and then tell everybody what you think of the marinated artichoke heart. Is that better than the caper?
Mm-hmm.
You like it?
I love our artichoke hearts.
Good, I'm glad. I'm gonna go ahead and add our orzo pasta to our boiling water now. We've used about half the box. And again, this is going to boil for 10 minutes. Let's talk about spices. As we're trying to be frugal and use up the things we already have, another tip is you have basically salad dressing pre-made for you right here. You've got your oil, you've got your vinegar, spices. You can literally shake this up with the lid on, of course, and use it as salad dressing. If you have any lemons or even lemon concentrate, I'd add some lemon to there. Shake it up, put it back in the fridge when you're done with it, and just use it up slowly but surely as a salad dressing, or you could use it to season other dishes. If you were having some thawed out chicken breast from your freezer, you could use this in your frying pan instead of some other type of oil to cook your chicken. All kinds of things you can do with this. Don't just throw it out. Make good use of it.
Tell your kids that I'm making a show for kids who I feel it. They're stuck at home and it's boring, and I know some of you have really cool fun rooms and a bunch of toys to play with, but some of us are kind of bored and we don't know what we should do, so we just wait around. But do the stuff that your teachers are doing, watch that show, and it will get the time passed.
Okay.
Because you gotta be strong.
Okay. Very good. Good speech. Another thing that would be great to add to this recipe, if you have it, would be either some grated Parmesan or some mozzarella. So here is our cooked orzo. And let's go ahead and, you know what? We're gonna put this into a big bowl. All right, so we have our bowl, and let's go ahead and pour our orzo pasta into the bowl. All right, and now we're going to add our artichoke hearts. All right, ooh, that smells really good already. All right, and let's go ahead and get our spinach that has thawed out a little bit, which is good. Let's get our spinach added. All right. Oh, a little bit fell out. That's okay. All right, and next let's add our cooked diced onion, mushrooms, and garlic. All right. And of course you can vary the amounts on any of this. Make it however you and your family like it, and alter it with whatever you have on hand. The only things that for us were recently procured from a store that went into this recipe was mushrooms, onion, and garlic, and we got all of those within the last week. Everything else we already had on hand. All right, that looks nice. Now let's go ahead and add some salt, pepper, give it a good stir. Assistant, why did you let out food critic number 2?
I did not.
Well, get food critic number 2 back to where he belongs. All right, now we're gonna add just a few capers. You okay, food critic? Okay. All right, there we go. So we have our warm pasta salad. And to finish it off, we're going to put a little balsamic glaze drizzled on top. And there we go. Quarantine orzo pasta salad. And let's give it a taste.
Get back here, you look.
It's good. You win some, you lose some.
It's okay. Better without the sauce, in my opinion.
All right. All right. Well, this has been another edition of Cooking with Christy, Quarantine Edition. We hope you enjoyed it, and go wash your hands.